This is it, my last serving. Dexter Halloween. This is a 3-scoop serving. In front of you are the strongest pre-workouts I could find, and I brought them to Jordan. Only a few servings. Here's what happened. Some of these blew me away, and others kind of flopped. So I went on a mission. I recorded everything for some pre-workouts, and others I just had the memories, and some I only had 1 or 2 shots. So here's the setup. I left Vietnam for Jordan with a mission in mind to test and to see which pre-workouts would be my favorite. I have tried and tested a bunch of strong pre-workouts over the past few months, but I wanted to bring a select few for this 2-month journey where I would take these strong pre-workouts once, maybe twice a week, and then everything else in between would be like a boring, normal pre-workout. So the normal pre-workout I would take in between everything was Bulk by Transparent Labs and eventually Nitro Surge by Jacked Factory. I also have Omni. Omni is not so much a daily pre-workout, it's a strong, normal pre-workout, and it felt great. This is fantastic. El Jefe was fantastic. This one was a standard pre-workout with your compliant ingredients without DMHA. And then we have the El Jefe Gorilla, which is like the pump focused type of formula. That's kind of like El Jefe, but more with nitrates and pumps. And then the very next best option to these was Stim Thugga. Stim Thugga was amazing for mood elevation, but it wasn't gonna take any strong spots in terms of strongest pre-workouts. Let's start with the first pre-workout. So Irate was very calm, smooth type of pre-workout that elevated everything, but without doing anything wild. Irate was fantastic for also increasing breathability and performance. It felt like a reliable performance-based pre-workout, but it also wasn't gonna take any crazy spots for strong pre-workouts. So then we get Dexter Halloween. This is it, my last serving. Dexter Halloween. This is a 3-scoop serving. I normally take 2.5 scoops, and the max serving for this is 4 scoops. This is supposed to have real DMA. So my plan is to take this and then do my upper body day, which involves my chest, shoulders, and back. I'm pretty excited for this, but I'm also very nervous because this is my last serving and I want to make it count. Let's go. It honestly smells like cough medicine. I'm surprisingly calm for 3 scoops of Dexter Halloween, but I feel like I'm right on the edge of not being calm. It's just like this back and forth between like another dimension and this dimension. It's like rocking back and forth, but I feel pretty good. There's some nice mood elevation and I am ready. I'm ready to go work out. I feel like I'm right on the edge where the heart is about to pound, but it's not there yet. But 3 scoops. I usually take 2.5, but 3 scoops surprisingly doesn't feel that much different, but it's still early to tell. This is surprisingly a controlled pre-workout. Like I feel like it's there. I got that high energy, that mood elevation, and weights feel lighter. Actually, it might be kicking in now after I've done my warm-up sets. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more than the beginning. This is a DMAA pre-workout, and the servings range from 2 scoops to 4 scoops. Very few people take 4 scoops. Most people take 2, 2.5. For me, when I was testing it, it was like 2.5 was the sweet spot, but I went up to 3 scoops. Now, Dexter Halloween was amazing for like angry, strength-fueled workouts. It helped with focus as well as performance, and it was weird because after my warm-up sets, it felt like it was activating more than it did beforehand. So it was building up, but then when I started to work out, it was like, okay, now this is getting wild. And then in between sets, it would be like, okay, it's there. But then when I worked out and I did some very intense sets, it would like fully kick in. It was very weird. And then we get to Maniac. This one had a slow start but then it felt like a rocket launch of energy and mood elevation. It has intense urgency with strong aggression. It has more of a euphoric edge, and it was never crazy or wild, and it was all day mood elevation and great euphoria. I did like Maniaco, but then the next pre-workout gave a constant fight or flight mode type of feeling, and that's Dark Horse. Dark Horse, I couldn't sit still. It was like restless energy and non-stop focus with a nice adrenaline rush. The mood uplift did take a backseat. It wasn't at the front, but it was still there regardless. Dark Horse was great overall, but it wasn't going to take any top spots either. And then we get Aventator. This one was like instant lock-on with a euphoric focus building up to it. It had a super clean, euphoric, and mood elevation type of feeling. And the appetite suppression, like the appetite was there, but it was kind of like suppressing the appetite, kind of, not really. And it wasn't harsh or dirty or anything like that. There wasn't any wild turns with this pre-workout. Then we get to a very special pre-workout. I think this is one of the most criminally underrated pre-workouts, and I don't really see it anywhere. Metahuman. Metahuman has amazing euphoric, exciting type of energy. And it has this like locked in focus without any crash, amazing mood elevation, and super social. Like, I felt super excited on this pre-workout. It makes you want to talk a little bit more, but at the same time, it makes you never want to stop working out. I'm getting a crazy good pump, and I feel really good. The weights also feel light. I'm gonna see how much I can squat. I feel like I can squat a lot today. I feel so connected too when I'm sitting at the bottom of the squat, and I'm just like, I gotta feel the stretch. I gotta feel it. And the weights, they feel light. Let's go. I'm 50 minutes into my workout. I'm pretty much chill, but still energized. The euphoria isn't as pronounced, but I'm still pretty focused and energized. Very underrated pre-workout. I highly recommend you try it. And then we get to my top spot, the one that blew everything away, Doomsday. This was fantastic for explosive, like super clean, next dimension type of feeling. It felt like if Kratos and Maniaco were together and they had a baby. Doomsday blew everything out of the water. It was amazing. And it was like next level power, barely any crash, pure adrenaline rush with mood elevation. Felt fantastic on all levels, but it wasn't too crazy either, but it felt better than Dexter Halloween for some reason. I don't know why. Incredible urgency, incredible energy, anxious. I got this anxious wakefulness going on. I'm just checking if the microphone's on the right side, but man, Doomsday, it's hitting nicely. It's hitting fast, and I am going now, but let's go. I'm actually energized way too much. I'm gonna get my energy out on the workout because it's a little bit overwhelming. But that's not to say that's my favorite pre-workout. Like, if there was one tied in between this Doomsday, it would be Kratos Serbius. Kratos Serbius was amazing. This one was like, it surprised me. Every time I took it, there was this very nice, urgent, mood elevating, physically energizing type of feeling that was like, okay, this is better than last time I took it. How is this so good? Every time I took it, it was amazing. Kratos Serbius, amazing pre-workout. I would recommend you try it. My hand is a little bit shaky. I got this urgent feeling to work out, and I have a clear mind. I'm ready. I was driving and I wanted to get to the gym. I was like, I gotta get to the gym. I gotta go to the gym. And I'm hyped up right now, so I'm gonna go start my leg day. I am in such a good mood. This is reminding me a lot like Wildfire. I'm pretty sure it's the same company. This feels like Wildfire V2. I think I've decided. This is like the better version of Zeus, because there's happy vibes, but there's still intense energy, and it's even better because it gives more urgency. I'm amped up, but no survival mode. It's super nice though. It's like a wave of raving Euphoria, focus, and urgency mixed into one pot. While this isn't the strongest one I've taken, it's definitely a special one that I would take again. I'm looking forward to using it again because the reason is there's like a couple things that make it stand out. One of those being the euphoria and the urgency, the energy, and the relentless focus. I am urgently needing to get to the gym, and I really wanted to get here. And it has this amazing rave, euphoric type of vibe going on that feels like a mix between everything into a nice warm pot. And I would, like, this isn't the strongest, but I would say this is the most fun to use, the one I would look forward to using. If you think of Zeus and Wildfire and just the best type of euphoric urgency you can think of, this is what it feels like if it's all combined together. I do look forward to using it, and where I would rank this in terms of the other pre-workouts I've taken, I would say this is pretty close to first place. Like the other pre-workout I can think of is Doomsday, beating this in terms of strength and strong energy, but this is special, and it feels nice, and it's like a party. I don't want to say party, but a fun pre-workout. It was more of a fun pre-workout than Doomsday. Like Doomsday is like the pre-workout to take if you want to improve your performance and you're serious and you want to take things to the next level. But when it comes to fun, overall balanced pre-workout, Kratos, Cerberus. This pre-workout actually feels like Wildfire, but better. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is the same company. Maybe they made a sequel to Wildfire and we just don't know it. I think it's also criminally underrated, one that you need to try before it disappears or they have weird batches or anything like that. Doomsday is the ultimate, like next level pre-workout. So if I was gonna rank these, also I wanted to mention Killer Instant was amazing, but I can't find it anywhere. Killer Instant felt like it hit all spots and it had a nice euphoric drive to it. But I can't find it anywhere. It's discontinued or something, or they replaced it with another pre-workout that I haven't found yet. So if I was to rank these, right, I would put Irate in last place, which is last place would be here. No, actually, let's put last place here. Irate. Okay. And Killer Instant, I mean, it beats Irate, but you can't find it. So it's like in between everything else. Then we get to Aventator. This one was a very nice pre-workout. I would put this here. Aventator in third last place. This is going to be tough. This is in between Maniaco and Meta because they're both very similar. And I think I'm going to put Meta before Maniaco. But Meta is surprising. You got to try it. Especially if you like Maniaco, Meta is more towards the euphoric side to it. But it's exciting at the same time. Maniaco is here. And then, oh, I forgot about Dexter. Dexter Halloween kind of ties in with Maniaco. I'll put it right here. In between, like, you can't go wrong with either. But if I had to choose, I guess I would go with Maniaco. And then Kratos, Cerberus. This one is a fun pre-workout. I would take it again. Definitely one of my favorites. If I would travel again for a period of time, I would take Kratos. So then we get Doomsday. First place, crazy pre-workout. Like if you're looking for the strongest pre-workout, Doomsday surprises me. Coca Labs did a fantastic job with this. Somehow it's better than Dexter Halloween, scoop for scoop. Somehow. And then we get to the dailies. If you want the strongest daily, it would be Omni. And then if you want something mood elevating, actually if you want something strong as well, El Jefe. But if you want something more towards the mood elevating part, Stem Saga. Kind of hard to organize these bags here. And then El Jefe Gorilla, amazing for pumps and energy, but it's not going to beat them. And then we get to the dailies, you know, we got Bulk and Nitro Surge. I mean, this is in the frame, right? Yeah. So Doomsday in first place, Kratos, Sups. I think it's almost tied with Doomsday. But if you're looking for something strong, you can't go wrong with Doomsday. And so yeah, these are the rankings. First, Doomsday, Kratos, Cerberus, Dexter Halloween, Maniaco, Meta, Aventator, Killer Instant, and I rate. What do you guys think of this? This was after 2 months of testing pre-workouts, and these are the strongest pre-workouts ranked in the order of strength and overall experience. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with this ranking? Which pre-workout did you like the most? Have you tested any of these? See you in the comments.